to Football Manager 2018 with FC Groningen. We are approaching the end of the 2018-2019 season, sat pretty at the top of the table since the last episode, which involved the terrible defeat against Roda JC in the Cup. We drew 0-0 with VVV Venlo. We were not good in this game, and around this time last year was when our form just completely fell off the wagon, and I'm hoping it doesn't do it again. This episode, we are going to have two absolutely huge games. 5th place Ajax and 2nd place Heerenveen. The last few matches, so we drew. Where is it? What's going on? What's this nonsense? We drew 0-0 with VVV Venlo on the 9th of March. The day later, Ajax and PSV drew 2 apiece, which meant those were the two teams that could have actually caught up with us. Instead, Willem II, Feyenoord and Heerenveen have all leapt over them. Obviously, we have Heerenveen today. We also have Ajax today. We need to win them both, and it's not going to be easy. Luckily for us, we do have a bit of form over Ajax. We're also in slightly better form compared to them. Well, we're not, are we? We've both won 3, lost 1 and drawn 1 in our last 5 games. The starting lineup we are going to go for against Ajax. In goal is Sergio Pat, as always. A back four of Dakenam, Toivio, Larsen and Warmerdam, as always. I was tempted to play Jorvan Knife ahead of Warmerdam. I've changed my mind on that one. Midfield pairing of Frydek and Tronston. Today, Hotic is going to partner Frank Dogboll on the wings. Ibergruen is going to be up front with Tom van Weert. Basically, we've had a little bit of a change. James Taylor, the young Scottish striker, has broken his toe, so he's out for probably most of the season now. I've also promised Gregor Breinberg that he's going to get some games. I don't think he's going to get any games. I've promised it. He's not better than Frydek, Tronston, Bakuna, any of the players that are really in front of him in the pecking order at the moment. I have just realised that I can't pick the subs bench because I've got too many players who played previously for the B team. Yeah, so Tawirik, Bromberg and Veldwijk all played for the under what are they? We'll get one of you on the bench, but the B team, reserves, B team, sure, what words and stuff. Let's play the game. The usual defensive formation for Ajax then. They've got up front Rui Diaz once again. Lincoln's there as their, I think he's new. Ziyech, who's always been a pain for us. Nick, Tagliafico, Veltman and Vavro are their back 3. Tagliafico kind of seems like the weak link in a central partnership of 3. That's not a partnership, that's a trio. I believe Heerenveen might also be playing at the same time as this game. I'm going to change this here to be latest scores. They're not. It's PSV and ADO Den Haag, which, interestingly, PSV can also close the gap on us. There are 5 teams on 50 points. 5 teams on 50 points. This is ridiculous. Frydek keeps it in. Bit questionable why he did it. Ibergruen gets the ball. Hotic across to Frydek. Frydek, who's not played for a while. Ibergruen once again. Basically, I stopped playing him because Bakuna, he's like my player and Frydek isn't. Dakenam with the ball, crosses in. Ibergruen's at the back. He's had a go. It's just over the bar. 9 minutes on the clock. We've had our first chance. 18 minutes. Onana with a free kick upfield. Kasper Larsen gets the ball. For some reason, Ibergruen doesn't bother getting it. Ziyech, walking slowly forward, finds Lincoln. Lincoln across to Rui Diaz. There's plenty of space on the right hand side. Diaz is going alone. His name's not Diaz, it's Rui Diaz. It's all one word. Ziyech gets the ball. Lincoln, edge of the area, facing away. Van der Beek. Ziyech again. Mitchell Dykes. Crossed in. Rui Diaz is there. Sergio Pat makes the easy save. Goal kick for Sergio Pat to take 23rd minute of the game. It's coming back towards us, so Lincoln got no one up with him at the moment. Plays it all the way back to the left back, Mitchell Dix. Ziyech. Ball across to Daryl Janmat. Bit of space. Crosses it in. Lincoln's at the back post. Toivio gets there. Sindrochuk. What a tackle that was from Tronston. Mitchell Dix gets it once again. Lincoln's there. Gets it clear. It's off the bar. Dino Hotic clears it. Sindrochuk is probably not that man's name. Janmat with a throw. Rui Diaz crosses it in. It's off the bar. Lincoln's going to close it down. He's been followed by Toivio. Toivio kicks him in the back. It's going to be a free kick, which is essentially a corner for Ajax. In the other game that's taking place, PSV have taken the lead against ADO Den Haag, so they are now 4 points behind us in second place. If we lose this game, that'll drop down to 3 points. Ajax will be on 52 points as well. It is going to be half-time at 0-0, but Ajax are all over us. 9 shots to our 4. We've not had a single shot on target either. The half-time team talk was pretty decent. What I am thinking of doing, Frank Dogbolt is going to come off, and we're going to bring on Julian Green, and then we're going to swap them over. Dogbolt's not having a good game. Julian Green, I've dropped him because he's not doing so well at the moment. Hotic is playing well, but they've just brought on Fernando Torres at half-time. But yeah, I think just Julian Green, he's a better footballer. We played the ball out early on to Dagenham. First highlight of the second half. It's gone to the back. Julian Green's not going to get there. That's probably the whole highlight, isn't it? Dagenham gets it again. Frydek. Yes, it was the whole highlight. Throw on 50th minute. Frydek with the ball. Tronson, one-touch control. Turns, finds Dagenham, the fullback. Bit of space. Crosses in with his left foot, which is strange for a right-footed player. Rui Diaz through ball to Fernando Torres. We should be able to close him down. Sergio Pat makes a save from Torres' effort. It's still 0-0. Corner for Ajax comes in. Jan Mat's there at the front. He's just put it wide. This is getting dodgy, and I'm going to pause it. We're going to go counter, which I think is the same as standard. It just means when we do get the ball, we try and get up there quicker, maybe? Goal kick for Ajax. Onana takes it over the halfway line. Larson with the header. Ibarguen on the ball for us now. Takes his time, finds Julian Green. Back to Warmadan. Frydek, who's now on a yellow card. Ibarguen again. Frydek gets it back. Tronston. Dagenham wants it if you can find him. Hotic finds Van der Veert. He's hit the inside of the post, but he was offside. Another highlight. Larson's free kick. Warmadan. Frydek again. Green. Julian Green to Frydek. Frydek's getting a lot of the ball. Ibarguen has been tackled, but Julian Green's running onto it. He's had a terrible effort. He should have played it across in front of the keeper, and then Hotic was at the back post. PSV are 3-0 up against ADO Den Haag, so it doesn't look like there's going to be a slip up there. We're changing strikers. We're going to go for Karamoko is coming on for Tom Van Veert. 10 minutes left to play. Ibarguen is 1-on-1 with the keeper. He has been fouled. Vavro is going to get a straight red card for that. I'm pretty sure last time we played possibly Ajax, a similar thing happened, possibly even with Vavro. Mitchell Dix has gone off injured as well. So are they down to 9 men? If they're down to 9 men, we're going attacking. We need to throw everything at it. If we can nick a winner, which we did last time we played them, that would be amazing. 5 minutes of added time. Not a lot is happening. We've not really had any highlights. Torres has gone off as well. They're down to 8 men. They're going to steal a point. They are down to 8 men. And they got a 0-0 draw. FC Groningen draw against 8-man Ajax. I mean, it wasn't really 8 men. They were 8 men from the 85th minute. Looking at our results, the poor form does seem like it started 2 games on the spin without a victory, 2 games on the spin without a goal even. We do remain top of the table. It is 4 points between us and PSV. Heerenveen play AZ Alkmaar later on today. I'm going to skip forward to that, and hopefully AZ can do us a favour. They only bloody did it. AZ Alkmaar beating Heerenveen 2-1, which means we are still 4 points clear at the top of the table. Match number 2 of the episode is a local derby against SC Heerenveen, who've dropped all the way down to 6th place, but as we know, this league table is a bit of a mess at the moment. FCMN, or maybe Go Ahead Eagles, not quite sure, one or two, I think it was Go Ahead Eagles, did us a massive favour. They drew with PSV, which means PSV moved up to 53 points, as opposed to the 55 that they would have been on if they beat them. We need to beat Heerenveen. Ajax and Feyenoord, I think, Feyenoord are playing Zwolle, Ajax are playing VVV, so you've got to assume, because both of those, Zwolle are in the mid-table, but VVV are down there, you have to assume that that's probably going to be a victory for each. We still will be top of the table even if we lose this, but I'd like to stay 6 points clear of Ajax and Feyenoord if we can. The starting lineup we're going to go for against Heerenveen is Sergio Pat in goal. Back four of Falaise Sakho, because Dagenham is off on international duty with Togo, which is really annoying. There's a couple of other players who've gone on international duty. It's not a couple, it's one. Lars Veldwijk, he's gone on international duty for South Africa. Anyway, back four, Sakho, Toivio, Larsen and Warmerdam. Midfield pairing of Frydek and Tronston. Again, Julian Green returns to the starting lineup with Dino Hotic on the right-hand side. Ibergruren and Van Veert are the strike force for this game. Heerenveen are on a decent run of form at the moment. They have managed to get themselves to the cup final, and I'm sure they'd like to rub it in by beating us on the way to maybe finishing second, or they could even win the league. Technically, at the moment, it's still pretty open. We are in the driving seat, but we haven't scored in 2 games, so we could throw it all away. 8th minute, we've got a highlight starting with a goal kick from Heerenveen. Zanelli on the halfway line. Some long ass name. Shah's ball forward to Reza. I know his surname is a long name as well, but it's not written on his shirt for some reason. Ibergruren on the ball to Tronston. Tronston plays it to Hotic, playing as an inside forward. Tronston once again across to Julian Green. Plays the ball through it. Ibergruren in the area, has a go, puts it under the keeper. We are 1-0 up. It moves us 6 points clear at the top of the table once again, although it is far too soon to assume that this is 3 points. We also have the Zwolle and Feyenoord game going on at the same time. Currently it's 0-0. If Zwolle can pick up some points here, that would help out massively. Half an hour played. We've got a highlight with a throw on. Van Veert crosses it in. Morten Thorsby gets it clear only as far as Trondsen. Frydek, the central midfielder, across to Warmerdam. Crossed in, Van Veert's at the back. He's hit the post. He's then had a second effort, which is saved. Van Veert gets the ball back, though. Sakho could do with it. He does get it. Doesn't matter. End the highlight there, then. Approaching half-time, Warmerdam has just picked up a yellow card, his 6th of the season, but he has just served a ban, so we ain't got anything to worry about for him for a while. It is half-time, and so far it's been fairly even, although highlights-wise, we haven't had many. The only ones we've really had resulted in a goal for us. First highlight of the second half, and it's going all the way back to the Heerenveen goalkeeper. Kicked upfield. Unmarked Verman with the ball. Tackle him. Just stick a foot in. Morten Thorsby gets the ball in the centre circle. Tackle him. No, don't fancy doing it. Woodenberg. In the middle to Saban Dozovic. Shahs. Woodenberg again. Shahs. These three just passing it along the midfield. Woodenberg. Mihailovic, Saban Dozic, words, Thorsby, Morten Thorsby's ball forward to Mihailovic. It's crossed in, Zanelli's there, it's under the keeper. It is 1 apiece. It's a good start in the second half for Heerenveen. Not a good start for us. Once again, Kasper Larsen's rating, he's dropped down to a 6.3. This guy, on his day, he's one of the best defenders in the league. But then every now and then, he just doesn't show up. 66th minute, we're going to do a sub. Van Veert is coming off. We are going to bring on Karamoko, who's promised to end his goal drought. Dogbolt is also going to come on for Dino Hotic. We'll keep at that for now. I'm really tempted to bring off Kasper Larsen, but I'm one of those people that I don't like changing defenders unless they're playing horrifically bad. I'd like to keep the same back four for the entire 90 minutes. 73 minutes, we are coming forward with the ball. Julian Green, Frydek on the halfway line, in the middle to Tronston. Tronston to Frydek, Frydek to Green. Warmerdam's making a run, Frydek gets it back. Tronston. Karamoko's not going to get on the end of that. The keeper does get it. That was not the highlight, that was nothing special. Hahn drops the ball, kicks it upfield over the halfway line. Hopefully this is going to be ours. We don't win the header. Mihailovic gets it in the middle. Saban Dazovic. Thorsby forward. Vermeer. No one in the box at the moment for Heerenveen apart from Zanelli's at the back. He's at the underside of the bar. Keeps it in play. No, he doesn't keep it in play. It was a free kick. Vermeer was offside. 7 minutes left to play. I'm just going to keep them going. Oh, I was going to change to attacking. There's a highlight. There's also a goal in the other game, and I'm hoping it's for Zwolle. Sakho gets it. Sakho to Dogbolt. Dogbolt to Karamoko. Doesn't get the ball. Woodenberg. All the way back to the keeper. 4 minutes left of normal time plus injury time. Hands ball over the halfway line. Sakho's going to win the header. Trondsen. Frydek. Frydek's ball over the top. Ibergruren on 1-on-1 with the keeper. He's dinked it over the keeper, and Edis Ibaguin has made us go 2-1 in front against local rivals Heerenveen. Let's sit back and defend. Now tell them to. Okay, don't tell them to concentrate. Can I tell them to concentrate? I don't think I can. No, because I just demanded more, so I can't tell them to concentrate. We are into injury time, and it does. I was going to say it does look like PSV are losing. Are they losing? I'm not sure. Dogbowl doesn't win the header. There was a minute and a half to go. Woodenberg on the ball. Over the halfway line. Tovio. Tronson doesn't bother going for the header either. Mihailovic. Ball forward to Vermeer. Vermeer back. Shars intercepts the pass for some reason. Shars, ball over the top. Mihailovic going to cross it in. There's two players in the box. Sergio Pat flaps at it. Zanelli's there at the back post. Sergio Pat, you absolute clown. Zwol are beating Feyenoord, but that mistake from Sergio Pat could cost us. That could cost us massively. The remainder of the games have been played for this weekend, and we are obviously still sat top of the table because even by losing we wouldn't have moved down anywhere. 4 points clear of PSV, 4 points clear of Ajax, 6 points clear of Willem II and Heerenveen, 7 clear of Feyenoord. It's still really close. Next up, we've got a couple of easy games, really. We've got ADO Den Haag, then we've got Go Ahead Eagles, FC Emmen, Vitesse, who are down there, Utrecht and Zwolle. So we've played all the teams that are fighting for something at the top end of the table. We now have to play against some of the teams who are fighting for stuff down the bottom end of the table. Next episode, we are going to have both of the newly promoted sides, Go Ahead Eagles and FC Emmen. I don't think either of them are going to be going down at the moment, and then we're going to end with the final 3 matches of the season. I don't think it's in the bag yet. I mean, it looks like it could be. It looks like it could be in the bag, but we haven't won a game for 3 or 4 games now. We have not won a game for 4. We've drawn the last 3, lost one of them in the cup. That's going to do it then for this episode. If you did enjoy, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like, if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. And I will see you next time for FC Emmen and Go Ahead Eagles. Back. League. Back. League. Back. League. Back. League.